Besides its natural glory and scenic splendor, nor the thousands of people who perpetually struggle to eke out a living to make both ends meet in life. This is Rashida, the widowed mother of 3 orphan children, Jasila, Fasila and Jasla, whose father passed away in 2009. Rashida and her children live in a small labor cottage at a village called Pudumala in Wayanad. She works as a daily wage laborer in a tea plantation, earning a meager livelihood for her children and herself. 10-year-old Jasla, a brilliant girl, and her sisters study in a nearby school. Volunteers of Relief and Charitable Foundation of India, RCFI, an NGO working for the welfare of marginalized groups, pointed out this case and adopted these children under Orphan Care Program. RCFI supports this orphan family by providing monthly stipend to meet the expenses of daily living, education, clothing, and medical needs. RCFI have adopted around 3,000 orphans and widows in the country so far by providing food, shelter, education, and all other expenses.
RCFI helping us for education and daily needs.
This scant education will not lead them anywhere. Lack of proper education will lead to illiteracy and thereby increase child labor. Every child has a right to obtain education. RCFI realizes this fact, and our volunteers are working hard to build and operate new educational institutions, educational supports, scholarships, and financial support. We have established 18 schools in Jammu and Kashmir, 50 primary education centers in West Bengal, Assam, and many in Gujarat.
മുതൽ RCFIയുടെ സഹായത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ പഠനം മുന്നോട്ട് പോകുന്നത്. Thank you all for supporting us.
Shortage of pure drinking water is increasing in each and every part of the country day by day. Women and housewives are the direct victims of this dire situation as they have to bring drinking water from distant places. Possibility of dirty and contaminated water is also high in certain areas. Thousands of people are blessed with pure drinking water through projects under the supervision of RCFI in many parts of the country. In towns, gullies, rural areas and villages, RCFI has commissioned around 1,710 sweet water projects so far. Construction of around 500 more sweet water units are on the way. Being homeless and helpless, even for one night, is something which we cannot even imagine. But then, natural calamities can never be predicted, and man-made disasters cannot possibly be avoided. Based on media reports, as well as the volunteer corps inquiries about the recent Muzaffarnagar riots, RCFI decided to provide immediate disaster relief at the refugee camps. We found hundreds of kids and old-aged suffering a lot in the temporary camps near Muzaffarnagar and Myanmar sites during heavy winter. We provided them woolen clothes, blankets and food kits on an immediate basis, thanks to those who rescued those lives from certain death. An eye on the lives in the streets keeps our heart wide open towards humanity. There are thousands of people in the rural areas, estates and villages who suffer from many diseases and do not get proper treatment. Cost of treatment and laboratory tests are rising day by day. Under the banner of Medicina, emergency medical services, diagnostic centers and rural clinics have been formed by RCFI in villages. Emergency medical service vehicles have been provided to the charity hospitals.
RCFI ചൂരമലയിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയ ഈ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ ഈ നാട്ടുകാർക്ക് വലിയ ഉപകാരമാണ്. എസ്റ്റേറ്റ് മേഖലയിലുള്ളവർക്ക് വലിയൊരു ഇതാണ്. മരുന്നും ചെക്കപ്പൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് സൗകര്യമാണ്.
Medical camps and charity medical drives are conducted by RCFI Volunteer Wing, which includes medical experts and care wing. Special care schools for differently abled students and monthly stipend for them helps provide better living conditions and care for these marginalized. 60,000 dress kits were given away to needy children in the country under His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Dress 1 Million campaign in association with Emirates Red Crescent. Construction of 7 school buildings are in progress in rural areas at a cost of Rs 15 million under EduCare. 2,000 students from educationally backward areas will be benefited under this project. Cultural centers, masjids and libraries are built as part of socio-cultural development program. Food kits worth more than 10 million were given away to public suffering from natural calamities and poverty. Team RCFI takes care of the street children by providing food and shelter. Iftar kits were provided in different parts of the country during the holy month of Ramzan. EduCare scholarship for higher studies, school kits and uniforms were provided to brilliant students. Through women empowerment schemes, 3 tailoring and designing training centers have been established for life care support to the destitute and widows. Women's colleges in West Bengal, Gujarat, UP and many other states provide guidance and orientation for socially backward community. Construction of 120 shop rooms provided livelihood facilities for many families besides construction of houses, marriage aid and other social welfare programs. As an NGO stands for humanity, RCFI, under the leadership of Dr. M.A.H. Azari, continues the journey through the tough realities and heartbreaking scenes inside the country. The targets and dreams are high, and there are miles to go before a nap. RCFI, Share to Care.